Well, hello to all, and welcome to your relationship story reading for the energies surrounding the 23rd and 24th of May of 2025. So for this reading, I've decided to use the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti on the left here to represent the first person, and the Kipper deck, also by Ciro Marchetti, here to represent the second person. So we're going to do two side-by-side Celtic spreads, one representing you or first person and one representing the other person in a relationship. So I think what I'm going to do is just lay it all out and then we'll go through it. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whoever needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding their relationship story and the energy surrounding them, May 23rd through to the 24th. So this first person or you is being guided to research a situation a little bit longer. There is a new chapter that's about to start. Someone here is thinking about a new path or a new direction. Yeah. This first person is thinking about a new path or direction, but is being guided by Spirit to research that a little bit longer. Why? Because in the foundation we have the fox. Okay, so there could be someone who has the fox energy of sly, cunning, manipulative behavior. Now, in the recent past in the past position for this first person, we do have the snake, lies and deception. And that is why Spirit's saying with the book energy, research a situation a little bit longer before going down that path. Now, when we get to the end of the day on the 23rd, going into the beginning of the day on the 24th, it just gets worse, okay? This first person here is starting to feel very, very burdened because of the snake and the fox in their actions position. They are being guided with two storks to continue to give birth to something greater, okay? Because there's two, you could give birth to one path, person, connection, situation. But I think what Spirit's saying is research other opportunities because there are two doorways here. Someone may already be thinking by the 23rd and 24th of May of two opportunities. And gosh darn it, it could be that one is manipulative and the other one is deceptive, or that's the same person. Now, in the actions position is to decipher who or what you want to give birth to or who you do not. Maybe both people are not the right one for this first person, and Spirit's saying continue to research other opportunities. You are not burdened. We're helping to help you to give birth to a higher, better chapter in your life. So in the spiritual assistance position, there is indeed a lot of confusion. Spirit's helping with that confusion. Again, is saying take action to give birth to that which fulfills you. Hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial direction, but a foundation that is stable and secure. Remember, you are the king or queen of your journey. You get to say who can come in and who cannot. You're the boss. So there should be no confusion or burden because as you research these connections, they're not the only ones. There are greater opportunities that lie ahead, is the advice for this first person. Now, in their hopes and fears position, of course, they are hoping for the four-leaf clover energy, that there is indeed a connection that is blessed, a path that is blessed. And Spirit is saying in the outcome position, by the end of the day on May 24th, here comes a passionate masculine. Wow. Feeling burdened because I've made a couple bad choices here, and Spirit's saying, well, we're going to help you to give birth to a connection that is blessed. If one or two connections are not blessed for you, right, and you're single, push forward because we're sending in a passionate masculine whereby we're guiding you to go forward with. Yeah, so someone here may be dealing with someone right now in the foundation position who should not be trusted. You're looking back at the past of the lies and deception and the things you had to learn with the book. Now it's like I'm going forward, I'm pushing beyond the obstacles or the weight of this cross, and I'm confused, but I know that I'm the boss. I know that Spirit's saying we're sending in the four-leaf clover energy to confirm for you that what you are hoping for when it comes to a perfect connection is what we are trying to bring. All right. So in a 3-card summary, there could be a situation that involves a child or children, maybe a female who's thinking about a child or children, who is communicating. Okay, if you are communicating from home, doing a business, hobby, gift, talent, or skill in the area of home, now's the time to reach out with the bird's energy and to connect to another or others of like mind. Because I do see a conversation showing up with watery energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and or a specific person. I'm thinking money here because money's been good for a lot of people and it's continuing to grow for many in this month of May, especially in the second half. Now, Spirit is saying there's going to come an aha moment, some form of communication, paperwork situation where you're going to be excited. They're saying this to this first person, a realization of a connection or situation that is indeed blessed. Because Spirit doesn't want you to be burdened by liars and deceptors. Yes, look closely at the kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, and invitations that are coming in. Free yourself if you are anxious. If you feel unsure, Spirit's saying move forward, because we're going to give you this beautiful, magical golden bridge, and we're going to guide you into the direction of a path that is much better. We are going to bring you wish fulfillment and a beautiful home, a more successful direction, and an opportunity to feel happy. So trust that divine timing is at work. That, there may come some clarity about someone who shouldn't be trusted, but we're going to give you the strength of the coffin to bring that situation to an end. Yeah, we have a passionate feminine who's a bit confused, but eventually there's going to come some knowledge, positive knowledge regarding someone's devotion. I feel like Spirit's really trying to send in a single person here, a passionate masculine, someone very attractive as well. You may have been sulking about someone that did you wrong here, but Spirit's saying we're sending something or someone much better. It's going to actually blow your mind and make you realize that you were focusing on unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles of your past or people. Yes. Stability and security, a soulmate, an aha moment. Spirit saying remain grounded during the 23rd and 24th of May here to this first person's position, because there's going to come that aha moment, kind words, messages, communication from a masculine here who may be at a distance and or who by which you have not yet met. Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the second person's Celtic spread. This is the Kipper deck by Ciro Marchetti. Please provide clarity regarding the second person's energy for May 23rd and 24th. So we have an older masculine here. He is deep in thought. He may be a bit concerned about this first person because that person is doing the work. They're figuring stuff out. They're researching a path before them, and they're not going to sit in this energy of burden, mistrust, lies, and deception. Aw. Now we do have another person here who is a masculine who may be worried about his health. Yeah, it almost looks like that same person. Or the health of a relationship with person number one. Now in the foundation position, we do have, this other person is sitting on a foundation where there is energy of poverty, fear of not having enough in some way, fear of their health or the health of a connection to this first person. Now in the recent past, we had a main male. Maybe he's thinking, this is when I was younger, when I was full of the snake energy of lies and deception. And now I'm feeling like I don't have enough from this person because this person no longer trusts me. Uh-oh. In the future position, meaning end of the day on the 23rd, going into the beginning of the day on the 24th of May, this person is definitely focused on work. He's thinking, I worked so hard and now I'm worried about my finances. I'm worried about the health of my career situation. Or I'm just feeling like there's not enough coming in here. So I'm going to work. I'm going to put all my worry into work. And that's just going to continue to burden person number one. It's like, you know what? If I feel burdened in this connection, if you're just in deep thought over here, focused on you and leaving me in this state of confusion, I know that Spirit's giving me the strength to give birth to a connection that is blessed. And I'm going to continue to trust in that. In the actions position of person number two, we do have the coffin energy. Oh no. Again, I feel like there is an older masculine who's thinking about his health. He's thinking about a younger male, maybe a child or someone here. He's thinking about his foundation not having enough, how hard he worked in the coffin. He got a lot in his mind over here, which is leaving this first person in a strong state of confusion. But Spirit again keeps saying, free yourself to this first person from what it is that burdens you, for we are helping you to give birth to a path that is blessed in the area of a passionate masculine. Now, in the spiritual assistance, oh, thank goodness, position for the second person, there is some unexpected income coming in. And I've been receiving this for many readings. Some I did last week. I'm not sure. I think during the live Zoom and podcast this week, like just in the past few days. There could be, and if it hasn't shown up yet for many, it could be around the 27th of May where there is some unexpected money coming in. That Spirit is telling the second person to find the strength to trust in. There is money that will come to them as a result of their hard work, that will bring great change to worries of poverty and even maybe their health. It's like when you're doing better financially and you're done from all this worrying, you start to feel more positively and you start to feel more healthy. So that's what's all going on with this particular person. And I'm feeling a strong masculine over here. This person sees that this younger female is wanting to communicate with him, help him, guide him, support him. But he's got to work through something here. Him or this other person. Now, person number two in their hopes and fears position, they are hoping for passion and excitement. See, it's after this unexpected income arrives, after a lot of hard work here, that their heart chakra starts to open up. They start to think about passion. They could be coming back towards person number one by around the end of the day on the 24th or early on the 25th of May. So in their outcome position, they have a false person. Oh. Person number one is like, you know what? I'm not going to remain burdened by lies and deception, manipulation, and so on. I'm going to use the Stork's energy and I'm going to take action to create a new project idea direction for myself, because I know that Spirit's giving me the strength to come out of this energy of confusion and to go into the direction of a path that I know is blessed. There is going to come some knowledge my way that Spirit has blessed me with someone who is devoted. And that's what shifts this other person's attention. They start to look towards person one in hopes of passion, but feel that person one's being false now because person one has moved on. Yeah, wow. So a journey. This person has been assisted by Spirit with the number 10 and then the number 11 with a journey towards sudden unexpected income, just like they're talking about here. And then there's a decision. Should I give birth to a situation regarding this mature female? Someone here is feeling very stuck in their situation, and I almost feel like it's person number two. Oh my, I wonder if this person is married and they need to bring a completion to that situation in order to go towards person number one with this energy of passion. They need to do the right thing. If a situation is not healthy and isn't fulfilling, they need to do the work and go into the direction of a better path of fulfillment. But they must not be false, because falseness will only cause despair. There's a gift of a new path in the area of home and family. Yeah, again, we've been waiting for the second person to finally receive this income. Some already have, some are during the 23rd and 24th of May, where now they can go into the direction of this privileged lady over here. She's over here doing her thing. She's finding a path that is blessed, a very passionate, exciting direction here that is leading her out of a state of confusion. And the second person here is stepping into this path of greater wealth. And now he's thinking about the privileged lady closer to the end of the day on the 24th of May. Someone may have to change from one community, direction, location to another. Ooh. Okay, the cards just jumped when I said that, so that could be a strong message for someone here. Yeah, an official position is coming forward, offering great fortune to this masculine, and that's why he's starting to feel more wealthy by the 24th of May. Yeah, he's thinking about this privileged lady over here in position 1. And is trying to make a decision or needs to go through a process involving the courts with the adjudication card. Yeah. If this person frees themselves from that which is unhealthy, which I think Spirit's helping them with, they can then come towards you without this energy of falseness and sly, cunning behavior and lies. It doesn't matter how much high honor and attention you're receiving. If someone's already committed over here, Spirit's saying, trust that we're blessing you as someone much greater, or someone who's ready to devote themselves like you are. That is the wisdom Spirit's trying to bring to person number 1. Yep. We have a female who is expecting a mature male to travel into her direction. Because she's doing great over here when it comes to her occupation. This person is moving on. They're recognizing lies and deception does not make them happy. And they're moving on. And this person's being forced to work through their situation in order to come towards person number 1. But person number 1 may be moving on because something greater arrives. And they don't want to be this false person over here, telling lies. So I am going to close with a message from, I'm going to confirm and clarify some of these astrological signs or elements of who by which Spirit is referring to in these side-by-side Celtic spreads. All right, let's do it up. I'm going to confirm and clarify with the Gilded Tarot deck, also by Ciro Marchetti. Please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed regarding this relationship story. Person number 1 versus person number 2 during May 23rd and 24th of 2025. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If that is you, Spirit's saying before going into a new direction, you need to research a situation. Not a time to make a decision, but to maintain your boundaries for a minute. The other person who could be this concerned masculine who has strong Aquarius in their chart with the Star card. Either that or he's over here thinking about what he's wishing for, which is her. She's strong. She's clear. She's to the point. In the thoughts position of person number 1, yeah, there's some attention and recognition coming in that Spirit's saying will lead this beautiful Queen of Swords into a more passionate and fulfilling direction. Yep, and this person is not going to like that. The other person may come towards you saying, you know, I'm not happy with the health of our relationship. But person number one is like, look, I'm tired of crying over spilt milk. I'm tired of sly, cunning, manipulative behaviors. Person number two is like, well, I'm feeling backed into a corner. I'm feeling like I'm not getting enough personally or in connection to person number one. Person number one is like, I'm not feeling fulfilled regarding person number two. Person number two is like, I don't know what action steps to take. I don't know how to make you happy. I think that's the way it was in the past between these two. Now, person number one is moving on into a path of greater prosperity, right? Spirit saying take action to give birth to projects and ideas at this time because there's a state of confusion here. Person number two, where are we at? Is thinking about work, how far they've come, the things they have done, and are contemplating, do I stay or go? I don't know if that's in a relationship or a business situation. Person number one is like, oh my gosh, people are recognizing my talents and skills. I am being recognized for my hard work, and I am now giving birth to a new opportunity because of this attention, recognition, and victory. So person number two is like, well, I got my karma. I didn't complete this, and that person went forward towards something better, and now I got my karma. Now, in the spiritual assistance position, again, Spirit's saying to person number one, if you're confused about the other person, trust that we're going to bring you a soulmate. You're ready, you deserve that, and this soulmate is going to be a blessing. In the inner strength position, it's like person number two with Spirit's assistance is going to receive some unexpected income and money and is going to then be carrying this very playful energy of the night. All right, I'm ready to move forward now. Person number one is like, oh my gosh, just like this masculine. There's a very, very attractive person. Spirit's trying to bring in a connection that is blessed for my single person here. Number one, there's a connection that is blessed, could have strong fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or they're just going to be a very, very attractive person. And that is going to easily free you from the confusion of person number two. Now, person number one in the outcome position, yes, is being guided during the 23rd and 24th to trust that you have the hanged man energy to sit and look at a situation for a period of time without making a concrete decision. For as you softly observe the other person, what's going to come in here is what you've been hoping for, a passionate masculine, a connection that is blessed. Yep. So in the person number two's hopes and fears position, they're hoping for passion. And maybe that's all it was before. And now they're really hoping that they can open their heart to person number one. But person number one has two people here. Or one that Spirit keeps saying, this is the one. This is the one. So in the outcome position, person number one is like, yep, that's the one Spirit was talking about. And now I can walk away from person number two. Because that is a connection that no longer fulfills me emotionally. Person number two is like, I still want to manipulate and manifest a situation, but there definitely is falseness here. How do I find my way out? Yeah, greater things are coming. Person number one. Let's look at a 3-card summary. Wow. So yeah, there's a need to acknowledge the truth of a situation to go forth into the direction of a path that is blessed, a successful direction whereby you can cut away from who or what no longer serves you. In some cases, we did see this Aquarius energy, someone who's waiting around, they're not making concrete decisions themselves. A path of victory is unfolding for person number 1. There is wish fulfillment and a new path. Money, abundance, stability. New things are developing. New people are in a new direction. And in Spirit saying, go into this direction. Take a chance on this new path, for we're helping you to manifest great happiness and joy. A path that is blessed, where someone else is slow moving. We're giving you the strength to go away from heartache. Oh, waiting for someone to give, care, provide, support, breadcrumb you, because this person is still in this energy of the 7 of Swords, sly, cunning, manipulative, sneaky behaviors. Yeah, she's moving on. She's following her intuition, this person number 1, in a particular case or relationship. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She's moving on, following her intuitive energy into the direction of a situation or connection for sure that is blessed. She's walking away from the King of Swords energy. Could be air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who just is guarded, and it doesn't look like he's, like when you bring it back, when you bring her to him, he's looking at her like that. And now she's going, see ya. Yeah, Spirit's telling, I think, both people, because this is happening for a lot of people, go with the flow, ebb and flow emotionally as you set and meet personal goals, for there is going to come a light at the end of the tunnel. Great prosperity, long-term traditional paths of love. The Spirit's offering the Ace of Cups, especially to person number 1, because they are ready. So there's a new path in love, a path that is blessed, a connection that's meant to be, that will help guide person number 1 away from person number 2, where they felt stuck or trapped, if only in their thoughts. Now Spirit's talking again about the Scorpio energy of the Death card. It's time to bring an end. So Spirit's saying we're going to give person number 1 the strength to bring an end to a connection with person number 2 and to move on, because this was built mostly on fantasy and illusion. This was built on temptation. Kind words and messages are being sent number 1's person's way to free them from that which has been keeping them up at night. Yeah, it could be that a Libra is saying, oh my gosh, I met someone new. I'm really excited to go into a new direction where it will grow and prosper in the area of home and family and business. Spirit's saying someone here is ready for justice, for marriage, for commitment. I do have to say, I'm feeling that my Libras, there is great financial abundance and stability growing. It's a gift from the universe. Excitement is going to grow when it comes to money. So don't give up. Yeah. Someone's ship is coming in here financially, number 1. And yeah, as long as there's falseness tied to person number 2, that's why Spirit's giving you the strength to do this, to go into the direction of a path that is blessed. And it could be that you're being deterred from the right direction because you're focusing on a situation that's confusing. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please. 4 of Thought. Yeah, there's a lot here about taking time to rest, even for person number 2. In fact, I feel like person number 2 is being guided more so to spend time out in nature, to look for guidance from your angels, and to really listen to your own inner voice, because overanalyzing this situation is not going to provide the answers that you are seeking, either one of you. Spirit is really nudging person number 2, actually I think both of you, to consider taking a small break to kind of rejuvenate and become clear on exactly what the next steps should be. Meditation could be really, really helpful at this time. And they're saying person number 1, yeah, you've been confused about a situation in your life, but clarity is on its way. So this truth is going to be revealed either by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or just kind of discovered on your own. And it's going to feel really, really good to be awake and aware about your future. Feel free to ask for time alone if this is what you need here on the 23rd and 24th. For there is an unexpected gift coming elsewhere from the angels. All right, so should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey and or would just like a general reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. I am now offering the spring special, if I didn't say that already, which is a 15-minute, just write me. If you'd like a personal reading, write me at my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I've done too many readings today. If you want to know what readings I offer, they are listed in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. Thank you, of course, most importantly, for those of you who have continued to donate to this channel to keep it up and running day to day. Take care, and God bless.